Hey guys, so today I have a really exciting video for you guys. I am doing a does this dupe work video? And so basically I have like a bunch of different products that I found on Pinterest, on blogs, on all sorts of different stuffs that I am testing out to see, is this high-end product have a drugstore dupe, or is it like totally like not a dupe, does not work? And I was actually really pleasantly surprised with a lot of these, and it's really a great way to save money. I know there's been a lot of these kind of videos going around lately, and these were just some products that I hadn't seen tested and that I was really interested in testing. So that's what I did. So can you tell which side of my face is worth like 10 times more? So yeah, so I hope you guys like this video, and let's get started. Okay. So I'm going to start with foundation. Very slowly, let me zoom you guys in because I know you want to see this up close. So the two foundations that are supposed to be comparable is the Revlon Stay Color, and I got it in combination oily skin because that's me. I really apologize if you guys can hear the storm outside, but I really need to film this video. And my color that I got is 220, I think. I just peeled this little thing off. Yeah, 220. And what is supposed to be comparable is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, and I got number 30, and I'm broke, so your girl got a sample. And yeah, so let's try them on out. And I'm going to be using a damp beauty sponge. This one I believe is from Ulta. So I'm just gonna take this. And as you guys can tell in both of the names, they are both for like mattifying and oily skin, which is mine, but you can also, I'm not sure about the Makeup Forever one, but I know that the, I'm beautiful right now, the Revlon one you can get in a non, like if you have dry skin you can get the normal one or something like that. And then I'm just going to blend that in right now because I don't want it to dry like this on my face. I've had that happen to me with foundations before. So here is one half, and I mean I would say it's giving me good coverage, and it's supposed to be a 24-hour wear, but, and it has SPF 15 in it, but I mean it's not covering up as much as I would hope. So let's try it on the other side. This is in color 30, so I'm going to blend this in. I'm just kind of blend them together so I don't have a line down my face. And then chin. And a tip that I have learned that I will share on to you guys is that when, especially if you have really oily skin or something like that, really don't like swirl. I only use a beauty blender now to put my foundation on. You really just want to pack it in, and because that will just get it like straight into the pores and make it look better. Okay, so off the bat, I would say, I'm not trying to show you my messiness, that they look pretty similar. So Revlon, Makeup Forever, the feel is fairly similar. They're both a little bit tacky, not like tacky, but like kind of tacky. But yeah, so far, I would say that these are pretty much a dupe. Okay, so now for concealer. I got carried away and got two concealer dupes, so I have like two sets of them, but I really want to show you guys both of them because I really want to try them out. So I think I'm going to do it, take it off, and do it again. So the first one is the YSL Radiant Touch or something. I don't speak French. And this is in color 2.5 Luminous Vanilla. And the supposed dupe is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser Dark Circles in Light. I need to switch these hands because this is the way I was doing it. My bad. Okay, so we're just gonna start with this one. And as you guys know, if you watch my videos, I am not a crazy highlighter. Like that's crazy enough for me. And then we'll put this one on, which this was very expensive. So, and you just kind of like click it. Yeah, like that's kind of a lot for me. I don't know, I'm just not a huge concealer person. So let's blend this in. And I do have mascara on just because I don't have any dupe mascaras. I really just like drugstore mascaras and think that they're good enough. Like, I will spend money on certain things, but mascara is really not one of them. Here are them together. I would say that honestly I can still see my dark circles with both of them. Yeah, I would say that this one, if anything, has a little bit more of a yellow undertone. They both obviously need to be set, but I would say that this is a dupe because they literally look exactly the same. So now I'm gonna take it off so I can show you the next one. Okay, well now that I take it off, like, it obviously looks like it covered some dark circles, because I mean, come on. But I would say that, like, when it was still on, you could still see my dark circles, you know? I'll put a little bit of foundation underneath it so I'm not, like, cheating. And then next we have a dying camera. Okay, so next we have a potential dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And if you guys watch my haul videos, you would know that, like, I actually bought this before I bought the dupe. So I do really like this, so I kind of have high expectations for this. But this is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer, and I have this in color Vanilla and this in color 10 Light. So, and this is also really good at covering up pimples, so I got a few so we can test it out. Okay, so you can notice that there is definitely a color difference. I mean, you could kind of tell that from the tube. The Maybelline one was definitely a lot of a warmer color, but, so, no, just my bad. But I'm actually gonna rub these in with my fingers because I kind of like to do that. I rub it in, like, okay, the Maybelline one seems a lot more liquidy than the NARS one. Yeah, definitely. And then I just take my beauty blender and go on the edges. But I'm just gonna blend this in real quick. I just had to take a minute and cry for a little bit because I filmed this entire video up until this point and the audio turned off, so that's great. Anyways, I believe I was talking about these things. So when you swatch them, the Maybelline one is a lot runnier and warmer of a color. So here they are. You can just tell the difference in consistency, but they do both look really good. Making sure my mic is on. They do both look really well, and I think they look comparable, but I will say I covered up 2 pimples. I covered up one here with the NARS and one here with the Maybelline, and I don't think the NARS or the Maybelline one covered up as well. NARS one, you can't really see the pimple anymore. So in that sense, I would definitely say the NARS one is better, but if you don't need coverage for pimples and everything like that, then I would say you can go ahead and go for the Maybelline. But with NARS being one of my favorites, I'm gonna stick with the NARS. And I do have fairly, like, oops, my mascara. Like, my under eyes crease really easily. and both of these did crease up pretty immediately. So that is that. So now I have the e.l.f. High Definition Powder and the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Powder. Yeah, I know, it's in a little tube, whatever. So this is what this one looks like, and it just comes with a puff. And then I am just gonna feel them first because I know that the Makeup Forever one has just like an amazing feeling to it. So I got them both on my fingers. This is really, really similar. They both have that super, super silky kind of feel to them. The only thing that I would say is like on my fingers, the Makeup Forever one kind of like goes in every single line, like not like on your face, but like just in my little finger. And the e.l.f. one kind of just like is in some of them, not all of them, not fully. So that's kind of like a consistency difference. So I'm just going to put some in here, and this comes out extremely fast. And I know you're not gonna be able to see like a huge difference because it's translucent, but just as far as the like consistency goes, they are very similar. I did say, like as I said, there was some like splotchiness differences and stuff, but so far this is applying pretty well. And it doesn't look like super cakey or anything. So far it's not like settling anywhere. I don't know what to do with this. Sometimes I see professionals put it in their hands, so I think I'll do that. I feel like this is kind of gross, but I have nowhere else to put it. Oh god. This one is a lot dustier. Like there is a boatload more fallout on this, the Makeup Forever one. Oh no, I'm making a huge mess. Like, oh, okay, wonderful. So, looking close, I would say that they both kind of like cling on to all my little hairs, which no one wants their face peach fuzz showing. But like in my pores and everything, they both seem pretty similar. So I would definitely say this one's a dupe. And they both feel exactly the same. I would say the e.l.f. one kind of has a little bit, like it came off a little bit more than the Makeup Forever one. So go with the e.l.f. one. So now I have two, okay, no, psych, I have my blushes. So the first blush is the MILANI Baked Blush in 05 Luminoso, and I've heard just really amazing things about this in general, not necessarily even as a dupe, but it is supposed to be a dupe for the NARS Orgasm. So I will get these out and swatch them for you. You know me, had to get the little travel-sized duo because I'm not made of money, people. So first off, they just like kind of look like different colors. I'm not really impressed with Orgasm. So Luminoso is actually really a more of a coral color. It's this one. Okay, this isn't showing up right. I keep swatching them on the weirdest part of my arm. Okay, so here is Luminoso and here is Orgasm. As you can tell, they're very different color. Luminoso is like a much, much more coral color, and Orgasm is like a pink. And I don't know, Orgasm just doesn't seem like it's kind of like too shimmery for me and doesn't really have a good color payoff. So it seems, so I'm just gonna try this. And I mean, it had decent color payoff, I'd say. And now we're gonna put some Luminoso on. It is definitely a lot more kind of like dusty. It's not, I really like this actually. It gives like a really beautiful like glow almost. Like it's like a bronzer, highlighter, blush all in one. I really like this. I think that I don't think they're dupes. They've got kind of a different consistency, different kind of look, and they're different colors, but I would definitely recommend Luminoso. I like it way more than Orgasm. I know Orgasm is like people's like jam and everything like that, but for the price, it's not worth it to me. I would definitely rather wear Luminoso. So this is not a dupe, but go for the cheaper one, is all I'm saying. Okay, so then I have two highlighters, but I'm not gonna like put both on because like I've already got a lot of face products on, so I don't want to like be putting them on and taking them off and everything. So this I'm just gonna swatch for you guys, but this is the e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip in Lilac Petal and the Benefit High Beam, which is a staple, you know. So I'll first put this one on my hand. So off the bat, it's got a thicker consistency. It's just like the first initial swatch of each of them. And as you can tell, High Beam is way waterier, and the e.l.f. one is a little bit thicker, which I actually kind of prefer it to be a little bit thicker. And they are a bit of different colors. So, but I do think that they are both beautiful, and like I don't think this is a bad consistency whatsoever, and I think it gives a good color payoff. So I would say that these are not dupes, but that if you're in a budget, or not in a budget, if you're on a budget, and don't want to buy a High Beam, then go for this. I did have to buy mine online, so just kind of be wary of that. Couldn't find it in stores, but I would go with the e.l.f. one, but it is not a dupe. So then the highlighter that I'm actually really excited about, and honestly is the whole reason that I'm like doing this video and how I started this video, is the BECCA with Jaclyn Hill Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop and the e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow in Enchanted. So I'm very excited. You know, BECCA, you got a lot to live up to. BECCA's got amazing quality and really rich pigment, but it's also very expensive. So here they are, and for looking at them at first glance, they look really similar. So this looks a little, the e.l.f. one looks a little bit more golden, but they do look really similar. So take a swatch. Ugh, BECCA is just so amazing. And go there, and ooh, the e.l.f. one's kind of like really chalky. The colors do look really similar. So the e.l.f. one, I would definitely say you would have to like build up more, and like it's not just like a one swipe like amazing. It's like a couple swipes, pack it on. So here are the swatches. So here is BECCA, and here is e.l.f. So as you, the focuses, as you can tell, the e.l.f. is just a little bit more golden, and BECCA's just got a higher pigmency, but they do look very similar, I will say. So I am going to take the BECCA highlighter and highlight it up. Oh, so great. A little more on, because why not? A little bit up here. Highlight down the nose, because why not? And then I'm actually going to spray my brush first because of how chalky this is. I have a feeling that it's not gonna really want to come out of the pan. And I'm gonna spray it with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I don't know, it's just kind of to get it wet. I'm gonna really kind of pack it on there. Okay, so here they are up close. The e.l.f. one and the BECCA one. You guys, they're kind of like really similar on the face. Like really similar. Like I would say that this is more of like a goldeny like kind of look, and this is just more of like a champagne. But oh, like I would say this is a dupe. This is for sure a dupe. And like, I don't know, it's just crazy to me. So as far as like product goes, I would definitely say BECCA wins. If you kind of gotta cake it on and everything like that. And I mean, they both transfer, so no big difference there. But if you are in a budget and can't afford how crazy expensive Champagne Pop is, then I would definitely go for the baked eyeshadow. I don't know, I'm just like really surprised by this and like pleasantly surprised, you know? So this is exciting. So one of my last products is eyeshadow, and we've got Battling It Out Kitten by STILA and Iced Latte by L'Oreal, and it is one of their infallibles. So I personally love Kitten. I think it is such a staple color. It's amazing. It's got amazing quality. So L'Oreal, we're gonna have to see. So let's get down to the swatches. It's just like butter. It's so amazing. Oh, it's gorgeous. Kitten, that is. That's what I'm talking about. And then, wow. So L'Oreal has really amazing color and pigment as well, but I wouldn't say that they're really the same color. This one is the L'Oreal, and it is definitely more of a gold, and this is more of a rose gold. Yeah, I would say that there's definitely a difference in color, but pigment, as far as pigment goes, they seem really comparable. So, oh, there's a fly. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in, and let's see. Okay, so Kitten. Amazing, going on so smoothly, and I have to bring it up a little bit because the struggle of hooded eyes. So there is Kitten, and then on the other side of my brush, I'm going to take the L'Oreal. Uh-oh, this isn't good. It's like not getting on my brush. And it's really splotchy. Oh, I'm really sad. No, that does not even compare. Let me try my finger. Cause like, there's a boatload on my finger right now. Just like packing it on. Okay, so I would have to say that finger is the best way to apply that, but that's really annoying and I don't like that. So I would definitely say that that is not a dupe. It's really splotchy. And Kitten isn't that expensive. Like, I think it's like $15 or $16, which, like, yes, is expensive, but compared to like some of these things that are like $3 compared to like $45, this isn't that huge of a difference. So, bummer, but we'll live. So then last is lips. Whoops. And I've got the Too Faced Melted Peony and the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Istanbul. And if you guys know, I did have this before, and I really liked the color, but I did return it just because I did not like, it just didn't last very long at all. So I'm gonna swatch these. Wow, they're really similar. Okay, so here they are. Here is the NYX and here is the Too Faced. So I would say the NYX has more of a reddish fuchsia tint to it, but they are both very similar. And I would say that Too Faced is a little bit more opaque, but we'll have to see. Feels weird only putting it on half of my lips. So it is like more of an instant, like, kind of drying feeling than Too Faced. And I really don't like this packaging of Too Faced. But if you're asking me, I'd say they're a dupe. So I would say they're a dupe. And I like the NYX one better to begin with, so that's what I say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really had fun making it, although my little mishap with my microphone. Okay, it's on. But yeah, so I hope this was helpful for you guys who are trying to stay on budget and who just don't really want to spend all the money on the products, if it's on the higher end products. If it's just like a gimmicky, like high-end product, like, we can save money. We don't have to be billionaires to look gorgeous. So yeah, I don't know what that was, but whatever. Make sure to subscribe. I would love it if you guys stayed around, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.